Okay, hi everyone, welcome to this week's lesson. Okay, let's continue with our discussion. If you feel that the video is a bit long, you can always pause it and then you can continue watching the next day. Okay, you have 1 week to watch the video. Alright, let's look at question 16 now. Okay, you have to plus and then you have to times. Okay, plus and then times. So remember, when we do plus and times, we always do times first, then only we do plus. Okay, times divide first. Okay, we follow the sequence. The first will be the equation in the bracket. The second one you do times divide, and then the last one only you do plus and minus. So there's no bracket here, so we do times first, then only we do plus. So 73,048 times 60. Now, do you have to do one row or two rows of calculation? Now, one of it is 0. You know that whatever times 0 is 0. So this one, you times everything, it will be 0. So you don't have to do one row just for the 0. You just write 1 0 here. Then you use 6 to times 8 times 4 times 0 times 3 times 7. Okay, so you take 73,048, you times 6, you get 438,288. And then there's a 0 behind, so this is 4 million. That is 4,382,880. Then only you plus. Okay, so you plus 19,032. Okay, so you plus. Okay, you get 4.4 million. And then round off the answer to the nearest 10,000. Okay, which one is 10,000? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000. Okay, so this is the 10,000. So we look at the next four numbers here. Okay, the middle number always starts with 5. Then there are 4 digits here, so we add 3 zeros to make it 4 digits. So this is the magic number. So is it more than 5,000 or less than 5,000? More than 5,000 we plus 1, less than 5,000 we don't do anything. So 1,900 is definitely less than 5,000, so we don't do anything. So we just change them to 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, there are 4 digits here, so we change to 4 zeros. So your final answer is 4,400,000. Question 17. 100,000 plus this one and then divided by 40. Okay, again, we do times divide first, then only we plus minus. So we should do this one first. Okay, so 40 inside will be 240,360. Now if you think that 40 is too big, you just cross 1 0, but here you also need to cross 1 0. Okay, it must be the same. So we only use 24,036 divide 4. Okay, then it's easier for you to divide. Once you cross 1 0 each, then they are equal now. Okay, 6 times 4, 24. Bring down the 0, 0. Bring down the 3, 0. Balance 36. This is 9, 4, 36. So the end. There's no more 0. We already crossed the 0. So you get 6,009. Okay, 6,009, then only you plus 100,000. So this is 100 6,000 plus 6,009. So you plus. So your final answer 106,009. Okay, question 18. State the time. Okay, there are two times here. This is London. This is Malaysia. Now you find the difference first. Okay, what is the time difference between London and Malaysia? Now Malaysia is 10 o'clock in the morning. London is 2 o'clock in the morning. So 10 minus 2 is 8 hours. So the time difference is 8 hours. London is behind us. We are ahead. Okay, we are ahead of London. We are already 10 o'clock, but they are still at 2 o'clock. So we are at 8 hours ahead. State the time in London if the time in Malaysia is 7 p.m. So we are ahead. So to find the time in London, we need to minus. So 7 p.m. we can change to the 24-hour system. You just plus 12. Okay, plus 12 to the hour. So you get 1900. So 1900 is the 24-hour system. Then we minus 8 hours because the time difference is 8 hours. Then we get 1100. Or in 12-hour system, it is 11 a.m. So the time in London is 11 a.m. and Malaysia we are 7 p.m. If you calculate, we are 8 hours ahead of them. They are 8 hours behind us. Okay, question 19. Okay, 7 1 over 5. Now the first thing is you change this to improper fraction first. So you times and then you plus. So 5 times 7, 35. 35 plus 1, 36. The bottom will be the same. The bottom is 5 here, the bottom is 5 here. Then you times 4 over 9. Okay, you can simplify the number first so that you don't make any mistake. So 9, okay, you simplify, you do cross simplification. Like this, okay? So 9 and 36, they are in sphere 9. Okay, they are in sphere 9. So you can divide 9. Divide 9. Okay, so now you take 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And then 5 times 1, which is 5. And this is improper fraction, so you change to proper fraction. Remember, this line here means divide. So this is 16 divided by 5. So 16 divided by 5. 3 times 5, 15. Balance is 1. Okay. Clockwise. So the round number is 3. 1 over 5. 3. 1 over 5. Okay, question 20. List 8 prime numbers which lies between 20 and 60. Again, what is prime number? Prime number is bigger than 1. Okay, it's bigger than 1. And it can only be divided by 1 and itself. No other numbers. It can be divided by 1 and itself. So let's look at the prime numbers between 20 and 60. Okay, so this is the chart of a prime numbers. So between 20 and 60. Okay, so between 20 and 60 we have 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53 and 59. Okay, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53 and 59. So altogether there are 9 numbers. Okay, there are 9 prime numbers between 20 and 60. Okay, for question 21, now given to us a divided by 1 over 3 equals 8. Okay, so this equation here is 8. So the question asks us to solve this same equation times 2. Okay, so the question tells us that this equation is 8. So this equation is 8. So now we just have to times 2. So 8 times 2 is 16. Okay. Question 22. Calculate P times Q. Okay, we need to find out what is the pattern here. What is the pattern going forward like this? Do we plus 1? Do we plus 2? So what we can do is we take the nearest, okay, the fraction that is side by side. Okay, then we minus each other. So we take 1, 3 over 4 minus 1, 1 over 2. Now we make the bottom number the same first. So 2 we times 2 is 4, 1 we times 2 is 2. Then 1 times 1 is 0, 4 remains, 3 times 2 is 1. So in other words, the pattern here is 1 over 4. We plus 1 over 4. This is ascending, okay, ascending. The value is getting bigger. So we just plus 1 over 4 every time we move. Plus 1 over 4, plus 1 over 4, plus 1 over 4, plus 1 over 4, plus 1 over 4. So we find P first. So we take this fraction plus 1 over 4. So 1, 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4 equals, round number is 1, bottom number remains, 3 plus 1 is 4. Now when the top and the bottom number is the same, that means it equals to 1. So 1 plus 1, there's a round number 1 here, is 2. So P equals 2. Now what about Q? Similarly, we take this fraction and then we plus 1 over 4. So 2.5 plus 1 over 4. Make the bottom number the same, we times 2 to make it 4. So this is times 2 is 4, times 2 is 2, plus 1 over 4. Round number is 2, bottom number remains 4. 2 plus 1 is 3. So Q is 2, 3 over 4. Now we need to find P times Q. So can we take 2 times 2 equals 4? No, we can't. Alright, this is fraction. So what you have to do is you change this to improper fraction. So how we do that? We times and then we plus. So this 2 here remains 2. We don't do anything first. We change to improper fraction first. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Then the bottom number is the same. Okay, so what's next? Now we take 2 times 11. Okay, 2 times 11. So 2 times 11 is 22. The bottom is the same. Okay, you notice that the bottom number or the denominator is always the same. So now you change back to fraction. 22 divided by 4. 22 divided by 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Balance is 2. Then you do clockwise. So round number is 5. Bottom is 2 over 4. Is this the final answer? Not yet. Okay, you still have to simplify. So 2 and 4, they are in sphere 2. So you just divide. Right? 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So your final answer is 5, 1 over 2. Okay? You can always pause the video and continue watching the next day. Okay? You don't have to watch it all at once. Okay, let's just do one last question, right? One last question. Okay, question 23. Okay, question 23. 34 times 8.96 divided by 7. Okay, so this one I don't show you anymore. I'm sure you can times, you can divide, yeah? So this one, you can times first and then you divide. It doesn't matter. The sequence doesn't matter because times and divide, they are the same. So 34, you times 8.96, you get 304.64, and then you divide 7, you get 43.52. Okay, so your final answer for question 23, 43.52. Okay, actually I wanted to do 24. Okay, let's do 24 first, then we call it a day, alright? Okay, write the number sentence involving the product. Now you see product. Product means hasil darab. So when you see the word product, that means you have to times of a proper fraction and a proper fraction based on this diagram. So we look at this diagram first. Now what is the fraction for this diagram? There are 3 parts, right? 1, 2, 3. So the bottom number is 3. What about the top? How many parts is shaded? 2 is shaded. 1, 2. So the left diagram is 2 over 3. Now over here, we can see that look at the red rectangle. This red rectangle, what is the fraction of it? There are 3 rows here and only 1 row is red. So this is 1 over 3. Okay? One more time. Huh? The left diagram is 2 over 3 because 2 are shaded out of 3. The right diagram is 1 over 3 because 1 row is shaded out of 3. And we need to find the product. Right? Product means hasil darab, so we have to times. So 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 3 is 9. So the product is 2 over 9. So you can actually see the product here. Only these 2 boxes we have red and blue. Can you see that? Only these 2 boxes. The rest is either red or blue or nothing. Only these 2 boxes is we have red and blue. So what is the fraction of this? This is 2, right? 1, 2, 2 over 9. The whole diagram has 9 boxes. So that's how we get 2 over 9. Okay, so that's all for our discussion today. If you missed last week's video, you can always watch them again here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.